Hey there, Wave 31 from Tracker Meteorologist Laine Pugh. Today will be our last day in the upper 80s before a big change is on the way as we approach tomorrow. Again, we'll be in the upper 80s today, feeling like the low 90s with lots of sunshine. An isolated shower or two not out of the question as a cold front will pass through. As we enter the late morning hours, we'll start to see some isolated scour activity, specifically over in Sand Mountain. As we approach lunchtime, again, we're still dealing with some isolated showers, although most of us will be dry. And then by 3 o'clock, that's when this cold front's going to be pushing through, and it's going to be taking the rain with it. So we'll be staying nice and clear, heading into the rest of your Sunday evening and into your Monday as well. Another thing that it's going to be taking with it is the humidity. We're going to be in the mugginess for most of the day today, but that cold front will push through. That's going to bring some northerly winds. That's going to help usher in that dry air, and we're going to be dealing with it as we go throughout the rest of the work week. So instead of feeling the mugginess when you step out of the door in the morning, it's actually going to be quite comfortable. We're going to be in that comfortable category throughout the whole week next week. So if there is a week to be outside, it's definitely going to be this one. We'll be in the low 80s, which is well below average for this time of year. Tuesday, a high of 80 degrees, but some of us actually could be feeling the upper 70s in Sand Mountain. 76 in Scottsboro, 77 for Gunnersville, as well as Fort Payne. So again, make sure you go outside and enjoy these fall-like temperatures. Here's an updated look at the tropics. This is Tropical Storm Fernand. It's spinning at 40 miles an hour, moving north at 15 miles an hour. It's just sitting to the south of post-tropical storm Erin. Good news is, though, it's going to be a fish storm, meaning that it's going to be causing no threat to the United States. It's going to stay well out in the Atlantic and stay tropical storm status. Here is a cluster of thunderstorms that we've been tracking for the last couple of days. It has a 40% chance of formation within the next 48 hours, as well as the next 7 days. It's sitting just to the east of the Windward Islands, and as we go throughout the day today, it'll track across the Windward and Leeward Islands and towards the Caribbean. Good news is that once it gets into the Caribbean, it's going to encounter some less favorable conditions for development, but it is something we're going to be keeping our eyes on, so don't you worry. Here's a look at your Wave 31 Storm Tracker 10-day forecast, and it's a good one. Low 80s for the work week, only slight rain chances on Tuesday and Friday, otherwise we're staying dry. Heading into your Labor Day weekend, we'll keep the low 80s around, as well as some slim chances to see some isolated to scattered showers, so not something to complain about.